Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Nochtli and today I'm going to show you 3 simple healthy recipes for in the morning for breakfast. I absolutely love breakfast. It is my favorite meal of the day. So putting a little bit extra effort in my breakfast is always a good idea. Now I've picked out 3 of my favorites. One of them I think is gonna be a favorite. It's baked oats. It was a TikTok trend. I didn't try it out myself yet. So that is something we're gonna try out together today. The other 2 are definitely 2 of my favorites. So let's start off with the first recipe. I'm just going to take you through it and I will set all the macros and the calories, etc. next to it so you have that in mind for when you're counting calories. Now, if you're wondering, Nos, why the bare face? Yeah, I'm having a week of no makeup. Has absolutely nothing to do with this video, but I just wanted to put it out there. My skin needed to breathe, and so far it's going very well. So in the morning, obviously, I still don't have makeup on. Having my matcha latte, always a good start. And we're going to start off with the baked oats today. Now, when I saw this trend going by on TikTok, I thought, who eats cake for breakfast? Because it literally looks like a cake, but then it was made out of oatmeal. Now, I eat oatmeal a lot of the times during the week, so I thought, this is awesome. I mean, who doesn't want to eat cake for breakfast, right? All you need is some oats. Doesn't matter if they're rolled or normal. We have 1 egg. We have an overripe banana. Normally when I have bananas and they're almost to the point of that you're wanting to throw them out, I put them in the fridge so I can use them later for recipes like this. We have some baking powder. We have some salt. I have coconut blossom syrup. Sounds very fancy, but you could also use maple syrup. And optional, doesn't need to be in every recipe, but I have chocolate chips, and that is definitely gonna spice this one up. So I'm gonna take some oatmeal, and I wrote the recipe down because, like I said, I've never made this, so it better not fail today, but okay. So we have 87 grams of oats. Just gonna put that in here. Any part of this recipe is that you basically just need to take every ingredient you have and put it in and blend it. That's all. I'm gonna put the egg in. Then the recipe said a pinch of salt. And don't worry, this is not something you're gonna taste like very obviously. It's just to give all the flavors that are already in here a little bit of a spice up or something, for it to become more prominent. Then we have this one. Like I said, maple syrup is also an option. It's at 1 tablespoon, so I'm just gonna put this in. This is more than enough. The riper the banana, the better. So don't worry if it has dark spots, because that is something you're not gonna taste anymore. Then next up is the baking powder. Half a teaspoon of baking powder. And then this is going into a blender. I always use a NutriBullet. This is not sponsored, but it's definitely one of the most powerful blenders we've ever had. And it's perfect for smoothies or recipes like these. So we're gonna blend this up and then I'll come back to you. Since my oven tray is a little bit too big, as you can see, for this tiny recipe, I'm gonna create a little bit of a, I don't know, thing in my oven tray with aluminum foil. I'm gonna fold this into a long string and hopefully it will stay like that into the oven. But since the mixture is like super thick, I think that will be fine. Creating a little bit of a wall into my oven tray. Okay, so this should do it, but like I said, I really hope it works. The only thing still left to do is spray the oven tray with some baking spray. I use this one. It's called Pam Cooking Spray and it's coconut oil. I like that one the most. So just spray it in there. Here we go. This stuff is so thick. It smells delicious though, but it's very thick to handle it. But okay, so we're just gonna do this and see if it sticks. Perfect. It worked. Okay, I'm not gonna touch it anymore. The only thing I'm gonna add on top are the chocolate chips. Now, of course, it's a breakfast recipe, so you don't have to put chocolate in it. But I think we all know that we do want to. So I'm just taking a few, just a little handful, and put them on top of my oatmeal. Fun fact, The typical Dutch breakfast is bread with chocolate. We call it hagelslag. If you've ever eaten it, you know what I'm talking about. If you didn't, if you're ever here, go get it at the supermarket. It's a very strange way to start your day, but that's Dutch. This needs to bake for 20 to 25 minutes, and as you can see, it stays in place. So if you don't have an oven tray like me, this is the solution for it. It goes on 350 degrees Fahrenheit, which was 160 degrees Celsius. So let's just put it in and see what happens. Alrighty then, baked oats. So far it looks good, but I really wonder what the flavor will be. So I'm just gonna take this out of the tin and put it on a plate. It actually worked. Okay, so we know that the aluminum foil, if you put that in, it doesn't stick to anything, including your baked oats, so that's great. It looks like a piece of pie, cake, something. I don't know what to make of it, but I'm definitely going to try this out now, because I need to know what the flavor is. We need to review it. Oh, it smells like chocolate something. The things on the top are melted. So you have melted chocolate, that's already a good one. It still looks gooey from the inside, so that's good. It smells a little bit like banana bread. Okay. I actually freaking like this. It's like banana bread, but then less dry. And it's really delicious. Okay, I think we got a new favorite to add to the list here. This is definitely something you should try at home. And maybe we can even add some protein powder next time to make it a little bit more high in protein. But for now, freaking great. When you follow me on Instagram, you have seen this come by a million times, because this is my go-to breakfast almost every day. And it's so simple but so freaking delicious. And some people declare me mad because I use ketchup on my egg. But if you do too, comment please, because I know I'm not the only one, okay? Try it out. Anyways, what we're going to make is a bagel with a baked omelet. We have avocado, a lime, we have Mexican spices. This is called Tajin. And the thing is, I think if you don't live in Mexico, you just need to go on Google and search where you can order this, but this is absolute bomb. It's lime with chili and it's absolutely delicious. Then of course, ketchup, yes. And that's all you need. Of course, a pan to bake your omelet in and some baking spray, and then we can start. Baking spray, eggs, 2 egg whites, crack the yellow and let it bake. Of course, on your egg you can put whatever spices you want. I prefer some black pepper, salt, and just a tiny bit of onion powder, but like I said, you can do whatever you want to. Now my bagel is done. I chose one with sesame seeds. Be very careful when you're gonna cut it, because it's super hot when it comes out of the oven. And you don't want to burn your fingers. Ow. Even if you use a towel, you burn your finger apparently. Anyways, moving on to a little bit of butter. Of course, optional again. If you dislike butter, just don't use it. And here we have it, my breakfast bagel. It smells freaking amazing. Of course, the chili on top of it is optional, but it definitely spices everything up and it is such a good combo. So enjoy if you're going to make this. Tag me on Instagram when you do. The next recipe we're going to make is, I think, one of the easiest things ever. I often use it as a pre-workout shake because sometimes when I get up really early and I go to the gym right away, I need something that gives me energy, give me a little bit of sugar, you know, to wake up and stuff, while still being healthy and just really delicious. So all you need for this recipe is going to be a mango iced smoothie. So good. You're gonna need your blender again. We have some chia seeds. We have frozen mango. Important that it is frozen, not the normal version. Then I have a clear vegan protein. This is in the flavor pineapple and grapefruit. Absolutely delicious. The advantage about a clear protein is that it doesn't taste milky. I really dislike that flavor, so it's more like a lemonade kind of thing. So it's perfect to mix with smoothies. And of course, almond milk. You can also use soy milk or any kind of milk that you prefer. I always use almond milk. Now I'm going to weigh 200 grams of frozen mango. Then I'm adding just a little bit of lime juice. It just gives this super fresh flavor, so that's really nice. Then I'm going to add 2 scoops of the clear vegan protein. And I'm not a vegan, but sometimes I do notice that reaction my stomach gives on normal whey proteins. A vegan protein from time to time is a really good substitute. And I don't know, I just really like the flavor, so that's just it. Then we have this little thing. We add in about 150 milliliter kind of almond milk, maybe even 100. And we're just going to blend this, and then you will see how this thickens out. It's delicious, trust me, wait. Sometimes it can happen that your blender just doesn't want to go through with it. That's because of the ice. So if that happens, I just add a little splash of extra almond milk, and this is literally a splash. That's all it needs to really become a smoothie. So splash. When it's finally finished blending, sometimes it can take a little while because there's so much ice in it, of course, because of the frozen mango. Like I said, just add a little bit more of almond milk and you're good to go. So I'm just going to show you how creamy this actually is. Looks like freaking ice cream, man. Oh my god. Okay, this one really turned out amazing. It's so good. Oh man. Now what I like to do is just put a little bit of chia seeds on top, and then your smoothie is all done. Alright peeps, thank you so much for watching my video. Do a little thumbs up and of course subscribe to my channel if you're up for more recipes. I absolutely love cooking, and lately I was thinking I don't do it enough anymore. Why? Because it literally was my joy back in the day when I used to cook a lot, and I really love sharing it. So hope you enjoyed. Please try out the recipes because I know you're going to love them. I actually had 2 breakfasts today, but it's all good. Have a good one, guys. Bye.